What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in. Check this out. I'm out of town, right? 5 hours and some change away from home. And we in my wife's truck. Now we went to my wife's auntie house. And when we was leaving the house, I'm backing out the driveway. I put the truck in reverse. Shifted. I went to shift it to drive, and the lever was just loose. So at this point, I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. And then I'm looking at my kids. I'm like, honestly, I feel like a failure because I'm thinking to myself, man, bro, I'm down here. I'm out of town. This is what I'm saying to myself, saying to God, Lord, I'm out of town with my wife and kids. Lord, I prayed 2 weeks before we went out of town. If something wrong with this vehicle, show me the way. Show me how to fix it. That's what I'm saying to myself. So I said, well, and after I said that, I said, man, Lord, God ain't never left me without showing me the way. So I told my wife, I said, get in the driver's seat because it's in neutral. I'm going to push it out the street. Pushed it out the street to the side. We was in the subdivision, wasn't in the street, but I was blocking the street. Pushed it out the street to the side. Sat there, YouTubed it. The first video said you can crawl under there and you can shift it. You can manually put it in reverse neutral drive. Threw that mug and drive, got to the hotel. Now I'm stressed out. I don't know what to do. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I want to cry. Like, man, God, I'm down here 5 hours and a half. My family don't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. I said, flip it. I'm going to get a rental and put it on a flatbed. Called the Uber. Jumped in the Uber. I'm driving to the airport. The guy was like, what's going on? I said, my truck, man. I told the guy exactly what was my problem. He said, you got a Ford or a Chevy? I said, a Chevy. He said, I know exactly what that is. He said, man, this is what you do. He said, honestly, if you just trying to get home, he said, you can get some cable, stick it through there and wire it, get you some pliers and wire it. He said, it'll hold. I told him, I said, man, honestly, I just need to get it in drive. I said, once I get it in drive, I can pull up at the gas station, have my wife fill it up, and we come on. I said, man, that's all I need. He said, man, that'll work. He said, man, 2 options. You can use the wire. He said, or you can use zip ties. Now, keep in mind, all of this happened at like 6 o'clock at night. So by the time I got to the hotel, got in the Uber, headed to the airport, it's like 8:20. So I locked in the rental, one-way rental. It costs arm and a leg. One-way rental. Run the harbor for Tractor Supply. All the parts store close. Go to Tractor Supply. So I got under there. I was like, man, this junk don't work. Could not sleep last night. Felt like a straight failure. Couldn't sleep. YouTubing it. And everybody was saying, like, look, man, GM, when they made these vehicles with this cable, it's gonna break over time. Now, I bought my vehicle with 100,000 miles. I'm assuming that the vehicle's a 2011. That's been the same little bushing. It's a bushing on there. It's a bushing which holds your cable shifted to park versus neutral drive. All right. So I'm like, and they saying that's gonna break over time. The right way to do it is pull this clip off, drill a hole, put a nut in the bolt, stick it back on, and you'll never have a problem again. So, all right. So I'm sitting here like, all right. So I get out there, I jump out the bed, I come out here, zip tied it. It worked. Reverse neutral drive. It worked. I can get home. So, man, listen, bro. So I can either take this rental back and drive it home, or I can just go with my original plan, throw it on the flatbed. I don't know which route I'm going to take, but it is what it is, man. God ain't never left me stranded.